You may follow one of these, a series of news group postings on the same subject. Eric.
What is a thread?
Thread is right, and that takes you up to $1,400.
Well, let's go to Batman and Robin for $100, please.
Answer. Born William Anderson in Walla Walla, Washington, this television Batman faced 3 different Catwomen. Liz.
Who was Adam West?
Yes.
Batman and Robins for 200.
He was the Batman in Batman Returns. Liz.
Who was Val Kilmer?
No. Eric.
Who's Michael Keaton?
Correct.
Batman and Robin for 300, please.
This 1960s TV Robin was once married to the daughter of Merv Griffin's band leader, Mort Lindsay. Eric.
Who's Burt Ward?
Yes.
Batman and Robin for 400, please.
This most recent Dick Grayson wore an earring. And the actor was Chris O'Donnell. Eric, back to you.
Batman and Robin for 500.
In the 1960s, this voice of American Top 40 was the voice of the animated Robin. Mick.
Who is Casey Kasem?
Yes.
I'll try Bible for 100.
Cousin to whom Elizabeth said, "Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb." Liz.
Who was Mary?
Yes.
The Bible for 200.
The 4 Gospels appear in this order. Mick.
Who is John, Paul, George, and Ringo?
You're right.
Go with Bible for 300, Alex.
In the Latin Vulgate Bible, this book is called Liber Judicum. And it is the book of Judges. All right, that does it for this first part of our round. Eric's in the lead with $2,600. We'll resume activity right after this break. We'll be talking to the players also. Stay with us. Eric Grundon is a high school chemistry teacher whose worst fears were realized. He blew up the classroom. How did it happen?
Well, it was a new demonstration I'd done a number of times, and just one of those freak accidents that happens. They say that the chemistry lab's the most dangerous place in the school, so...
What substances were you using at the time, do you recall?
A little methanol and a whole lot of glass.
A whole lot of glass. Anybody injured?
Yeah, a little bit, but they were very minor.
Yeah.
So.
I bet you it was the talk of the school for many, many months, right?
It certainly was. Luckily, it was my last day there.
Oh, okay. Liz Klosky is our champion. She is a registered nurse, and she is also the owner of something that sounds very valuable, and that is a first edition of a book by Florence Nightingale?
That's correct. It was written in 1860, and of course, as everyone knows, Florence Nightingale is the nurse.
Right.
I was given this by a good friend of my mother's when I first started my undergraduate nursing program, and I don't know how valuable it is, but it's very valuable to me.
The book is called Notes on Nursing, and I'm curious, is there anything in there that you have read that struck you as amazing, that was perhaps way in advance of her time?
There are many, many things that still apply today. Fresh air, good food, just good living.
Okay, all right.
Nurse, I thought you were a sailor with that outfit you got on.
Let's get back into this first round of play. So far, the only one who's enjoying himself is Eric. He's the only one with money, and he gets to make our next selection as we continue. Do it.
Let's go back to the Bible for 400, please.
Answer there. This angel makes his only Old Testament appearance when he interprets Daniel's vision of a ram and a goat. Eric?
Who's Gabriel?
Yes?
The Bible for 500.
Answer. Daily double. Oh, boy. And look at you. $3,000. That's a lot of money. How much are you going to risk?
I'll bet 1,000, please.
Okay. Here's the clue in the Bible. After seducing Bathsheba, David plotted to have this man, her husband, killed in battle.
Sorry, I don't know.
His name was Uriah. Uriah the Hittite, I believe.
You dumbass.
All right, Eric, you're down to 2,000. You're still in the lead. Go again.
Okay, agriculture for 100, please.
The leading commercial crop of the Dominican Republic. It's grown on plantations. Liz?
What are bananas?
No, sorry. Mick?
What is sugar cane?
That's it.
Agriculture for 200.
Indians taught the Pilgrims to fertilize crops by putting one of these in the ground. Mick?
What is a turd, Alex?
Yeah.
Agriculture for 200.
A field is left this way if it's plowed but not seeded. Mick?
What is half-assed?
Yes.
Colleges and universities for 400.
In 1994, Bennington College in this state eliminated all academic departments and abolished its tenure system. Eric?
What is Vermont?
Yes.
Colleges and universities for 500, please.
The University of this state at Machias is the easternmost four-year college in the U.S.? Liz?
What is Maine?
Correct.
Capes for 100.
Europe's northernmost point on the continent is Cape Nordken in this country. Liz?
What is Finland?
No. Mick?
What is Finland?
No.
Ah, fuck!
Capes for 400.
This state's Cape Ann is the site of such resorts as Gloucester and Essex. Liz?
What is Massachusetts?
Right.
Capes for 500.
This Canadian city's most famous landmark, the Citadel, overlooks the city from Cape Diamond. Mick?
What is Montreal?
Correct.
Agriculture for 400.
Pyrethrum, extracted from a type of chrysanthemum, is a natural one of these pest controllers. Liz?
What is an insecticide?
That is it. Now the last clue. In...
What are you saying? What are you mumbling over there?
Now the last clue. In
Agriculture.
this type of tropical agriculture, trees are cut down in an area and set on fire. Eric?
What is slash and burn?
Slash and burn. Good for 500 more, taking you over 3,000. You have the lead with 3,100. Mick is on the board now with 900, and Liz has moved up nicely to 1,600. So, Double Jeopardy still in store for the three of you, and we'll get to it after this break. Double Jeopardy coming up right now. What categories do we have today? Let's take a look. Irish history, how appropriate. World geography, composers, Virginia governors, books and authors, and finally a little bit of everything in a miscellaneous category. Mick, you're in third place. You start us off.
Composers for 200, please, Alex.
Answer. The sixth of this German's 9 symphonies is nicknamed Pastoral. Eric.
Who's Beethoven?
Correct.
Composers for 400, please.
He began to suffer from tuberculosis shortly after taking up with George Sand around 1837. Mick.
Who is Chopin? And I think it was AIDS, Alex, to be honest with you.
That's it.
Composers for 600.
Charles-Marie Widor worked with his pupil Albert Schweitzer on an edition of this man's organ works. Mick.
You said organ. Who is Bach?
Correct.
Composers for 1,000.
He conducted the debut of his Also sprach Zarathustra. Eric.
Who is Strauss?
Strauss, Richard Strauss, yes.
Let's go to Virginia governors for 200, please.
Last name of Light Horse Harry, a member of the Continental Congress from 1785 to 1788. Liz.
What is Lee?
Yes.
World geography for 200, please.
The Republic of China is also known by this name, which is that of its main island. Mick.
What is the land of the Mo Howard haircut?
Yeah.
World geography for 400.
In 1995, this country marked 20 years of reunification, and the U.S. restored full diplomatic ties. Eric.
What is Germany?
No. Liz.
What is Vietnam?
Vietnam, right.
World geography for 600.
The origins of Bangalore, a city in this country, go back to a mud fort erected in 1537. Mick.
What is Pakistan?
No.
Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Damn it!
World geography for 800.
The answer, one of the daily doubles, and you're moving up very nicely. You're starting to threaten Eric. He has $900 more than you, and you can catch him, obviously, on this clue.
1,000, please.
$1,000 will put you in first place all by yourself. If you're right, here's the clue for you. In the 1850s, Empress Eugenie helped popularize Biarritz, a town on this bay, as a fashionable resort.
What is the Bay of Biscay?
The Bay of Biscay, you're in first place.
Nice job, Mumbles. Nice job.
World geography for 1,000, please.
Fredericton, the capital of this Canadian province, is named for a son of King George III. Liz.
What is New Brunswick?
Yes.
Irish history for 200.
According to legend, he used a shamrock to explain the Holy Trinity. Eric.
Who's St. Patrick?
Yes.
Irish history for 400.
Despite American pressure, Ireland maintained this stance during World War II. Mick.
What is like this?
Correct.
Irish history for 600, please, Alex.
In 1937, the Irish Free State, a British dominion, changed its name to this Gaelic one. Mick.
What is ire?
Right.
Irish history for 800.
A word for Protestants of Northern Ireland comes from this ruling house of the Netherlands. Mick.
What is a jagoff, Alex?
Yes.
Irish history for 1,000.
This head of IRA intelligence helped future Prime Minister Eamon de Valera escape from jail in 1919. Mick.
Who is patio furniture?
That's it.
Virginia governors for 400, please.
In 1811, Virginia had 4 governors, John Tyler, George William Smith, Peyton Randolph, and this 5th president. Liz.
Who was Madison?
No. Mick.
Who is Jackson?
More specific.
Who is Denny Jackson?
Correct.
Virginia governors for 600.
Lady Bird Johnson often babysat for this governor's daughters so he and his wife could campaign. Liz.
Who was Connolly?
No. Eric.
Charles Robb? Who is Charles Robb?
Who is Charles Robb, who was married to Linda Bird Johnson? Yes.
Virginia governors for 800.
Answer. In 1776, 2 years after the House of Burgesses was dissolved, this orator became the state's first governor. Liz.
Who was Patrick Henry?
Correct.
Virginia governors for 1,000.
Last clue in the column is the other daily double, and you've found them both. You are now in second place because Eric has moved ahead of you by $300, and Mick has moved up nicely also.
$400, please.
All right, for first place, here is the clue. The USA's first elected black governor. He won a Bronze Star for bravery in Korea.
I have no idea.
You're blowing it, Liz. You're blowing it, Liz.
Man's name is Douglas Wilder. Douglas Wilder. So you lose just a little, and we have 2 columns left.
Okay. Books and authors for 200, please.
Tolstoy wrote War and Peace. Herman Wouk wrote War and This. Liz.
What is Remembrance?
Yes.
Books and authors for 400.
His 1993 novel Gaijin takes place in 19th century Japan. Eric.
Who is Clavel?
James Clavell. Yes.
Books and authors for 600.
The Elegant St. Gregory is the setting for this 1965 Arthur Haley bestseller. Mick.
What is hotel?
Yes.
Books and authors for 800, please.
This author leaves Gorky Park for a British coal mining town in his 1996 novel Rose. Eric.
Who's Martin Cruz Smith?
Yes.
Books and authors for 1,000, please.
Using their first names, it's the pen name of the husband and wife team who wrote Deceptions and Pot of Gold. The pen name is Judith Michael. We have 1 minute to deal with the last category, Eric.
Miscellaneous for 200, please.
Activity in which you'd use a hook, line, and sinker. Mick.
What is a bullshit story?
Yes.
Miscellaneous for 400.
Toucan Sam is the spokes character for this cereal. Eric.
What is Fruit Loops?
Yep.
Miscellaneous for 600.
Urinology is an old term for this science. Mick.
What is pissing?
Yes, and now the last clue. Daryl Dragon of the Captain and Tennille was named for this movie studio chief, a family friend. Mick.
Who is you dragon?
You're correct, and that 1,000 takes you into the lead with 7,100. Eric, close behind, and Liz still very much alive with 4,600. Start thinking now about your wagers. We'll show you the category for Final Jeopardy in a moment, but first we want to hear from Johnny about the prizes. John?
For today's second-place contestant, in honor of St. Patrick's Day, fly with Aer Lingus to Ireland, Britain, and Europe, and experience award-winning service with world-famous Irish hospitality. Aer Lingus, we'll take you under our wing. And the Irish Tourist Board invites you to sample the pleasures of the Emerald Isle. Enjoy a go-as-you-please vacation with a rental car for 7 days and hotel accommodations for 6 nights. Ireland awaits you. For today's third-place contestant, the Michael C. Pina Company presents this elegant hand-cut Irish crystal decanter with 8 wine glasses.
Ooh.
From the fine gift collection of the Michael C. Pina Company. And now, once again, here's Alex.
Thank you, Johnny. You have sampled the pleasures of the Emerald Isle, I know. Our Final Jeopardy category for today is journalist. We'll have a clue in a moment. Possibility of a very big cash payoff to our winner today, as you can see from these scores. And, of course, second place prize is rather nice, too, in honor of St. Patrick's Day, that trip to Ireland. Our Final Jeopardy category is journalists. Players, you've got 30 seconds to come up with a response to this clue. Take a look. Before his death in 1920, he led America's Communist Labor Party, drew up its manifesto, and edited its paper. Good luck. Let's start with our champion, Liz. You had 4,600, and your response to our clue was, who is John Birch? Sorry, wrong. You've still got that smiling face under there. That's good. You risked just 100, and that leaves you with 4,500. Let's go down to the end now to Eric Grundon. He had 6,900. Did he come up with the correct name? Who is Groucho Marx? You get points in my book for humor and comedy on that one. But no money from our producer because you risked 6,500, so you're down to 400. Let's go to the middle. Mick?
I put a heart on Mark. I spent the whole one.
The correct response is John Reed. John Reed. Remember the movie Rebs? Eric is going to Ireland, and Liz, you're coming back tomorrow. You're a repeat champion with a two-day total of 11,100. We'll see you all next time here on Jeopardy. So long, folks.
Today's second and third place contestants will receive Centrum Silver, a specially formulated multivitamin multimineral for adults over 50. Centrum Silver because right now it's a great time to be silver. Make dinner a golden opportunity with crunchy golden fish sticks, only from Gorton's. For crunchy toasted taste, trust the Gorton's fisherman.
This is my town. This is the most famous strip of highway in the world. Beautiful, isn't it? There's only one city like it.
Rich, buttery toffee, wrapped in smooth